Hey there folks, these are the hands of me, Dan Brown from Sort of Interesting, and this is a rather nice little bag. This doesn't have a particular model name or number other than the rather weirdy Slazenger bag with lunchbox, and as you can see here it's still got the tags on. This is absolutely brand new. Now you may think this is a little early to do a quick look, but I have had experience of this bag and I'm a big fan of it already, as my friend has got one. He managed to pick it up for 10 quid. I've paid £12.99, but I think this is probably one of the best value for money bags I've ever seen. And I don't know if you can see on the front there just what it comes with, but we'll cut these tags off and then dive in and have a look. Right then, let's take a look around. Now as you can see, black and blue design on this. There's also a black and pink one. You've got a nice little net pocket for bottles and whatever you want on the side there. And then flip it around to the other side, you've got a nice little zip-up pocket. I'm always a fan of one small pocket on the outside with a zip, so you can keep a few coins in that. Obviously normally you find them there on bags. We'll have a look in the big compartment first. Now I think this bag is about 30 litre capacity, as it seems slightly bigger than my Berghaus 24/7 bag, which I've been using up till now. And as you can see, this big section is literally just one big pocket. There's no laptop part at the back or anything like that. So what you do put in here is going to sit straight on the bottom rather than, well, for example, like my Berghaus, the laptop pocket probably ends about there, so you've got a little bit of cushion when you put the bag down. Now what we're really interested in is what's in this front compartment here. So if we unzip this, pull our front cover down, once again it's plain on the back there, no pockets or anything. We'll have a look at this first. This is attached and detachable by Velcro, and the front is just a plain mesh net there. They call it a fruit bag, which I suppose the idea is that you can put any fruit up there and it's breathable, and obviously by being on the Velcro it keeps it from being crushed with anything else you might have in the bag on the bottom. Obviously I don't think I'd want to put too much weight in there because it is only Velcro at the end of the day. And then you also get, and remember this is £13 or a tenner in my friend's case, this butty box, lunch bag, whatever you want to call it. You've got a mesh on the front there, and we unzip this. Once again, like I say, this is absolutely brand new. So you've got a nice little water bottle there. These are both held in with elasticated straps, and a nice little sandwich box, which even that has another feature of this sliding compartment that comes with a, I don't know, an interesting design, little plastic spoon and fork there. I'm not sure how much use those would be, but I suppose if you can shovel food in your mouth it's all good. And well, once again, like I say, because it all sort of goes into this one perfect little compartment on the top that's part of the lid, that then fits perfectly in the bag, that fits in the bigger bag. I mean, well, to me, for £13, that's obviously on sale from Sports Direct, as you might have seen the labels there, I should point that out. The retail price of this is £23, I believe, but as I always say with this sort of thing, shop around. I mean, like I say, we may pick one of these up for 10 quid and you can't argue with that. In general, the quality feels, I would say, it feels good enough, I would describe it as. I mean, it's not like great quality, and like this is sort of very thin material between the compartments, and there's not sort of no double stitching around anywhere on any of the finishings. But it's got to be said, I mean, well, for the price you can't argue with it, and when you're getting so much stuff as well with it, I mean, I really was fascinated to see when my friend kept pulling out what extra bits and pieces there were all included in it. The straps themselves, if we flip it around, they're quite wide, but there's not much padding in. And once again, that's what I consider part of like the quality determination of a bag. I mean, for example, I've got my Berghaus here. If we flip this around, you can see there's like a lot more padding on the back here, and sort of, I don't know, it's got the airflow design and all that sort of stuff. But these straps are a lot thicker, and there's a lot more padding in, as you can see there. But then sort of counterbalancing that, you can see up here where you sort of take the main weight of the bag on your shoulders is actually quite a bit thinner than the Slazenger bag. So who knows how that'll work in the end, but saying that I walk and bike thousands of miles in a year, I'm more than happy to say I think this is going to be fine for my use. I mean, I've been using this Big House 24/7 for a long time now, and the only reason I'm replacing it now is that, as you can see there's a massive hole ripped in the top. That's where the hydration system, you could have had like the straws sticking out. Unfortunately, it got caught on a bramble and has had the extra piece of material just torn straight out. So there is now, well, an enormous hole at the very top of the bag there, and obviously that doesn't make it very waterproof. So anyway, all in all, I mean, I think this personally, for my use, is going to be fantastic. I'm sure I'll get use out of the sandwich bag and the butty box and all that sort of stuff. Maybe not so much the fruit bag, but I mean, for the price, you really can't argue, even if you're paying full price for this. And I think it's got to be said for other people's uses. I think this is, well, I mean, it looks to me to be one of the ultimate school bags. And certainly if you're not wanting to spend a fortune on some fancy bags to go to school and potentially get caught up in the fray like I certainly know mine did back in the good old days. Goodness me, we're talking 10 years ago I left school. Anyway, on that depressing note, I'll say I think this is a fantastic bag. Like I say, don't judge my review on this being a brand new bag. I've already seen it out in the wild and in action, and that's what I was happy enough with to buy it myself and put my own money into it. So thank you very much for watching. I'll let you know how I get on with it, and until the next time, well, have a great day. Like the Facebook page. Check out my book about living on a narrowboat. It's called The Narrowboat Lad. Completely random plug, unrelated to the bag, I know. And well, have a fantastic day. Farewell.